What was your most challenging relationship? I do have one. It's with me. I'm in a love-hate relationship with myself. Otherwise, who else I'm gonna get stuck with forever? It doesn't mean that I have a bad relationship with myself or I don't love myself enough. Look at me. I'm literally filming myself and spending hours and hours admiring how I look while editing this video. I know. This might be getting close to narcissism, but what I really want to talk about is self love. I find this subject super difficult because I've been hating myself so much. Even though I kind of agree with the whole love yourself message that people keep singing about. So, my question is, what makes self love so difficult? Sometimes I feel like I don't deserve any love that's spared for me. I've been feeling that ever since that one stranger abused my body when I was 8 years old. Too soon ways to be like a Disney princess. The Disney movie I ever felt closest was even The Emperor's New Groove. So, two attitudes grows inside me from that experience. Mistreating because life already felt doomed, and elevating because no one else was going to save my life instead. And here's Jin, glowing, believing that life must have better things to offer to me. But I paid a little expensive for my self confidence, which is a core key of self love. You know what? Girls who have low self confidence often fall prey to men who pretend to recognize her potential. I was craving for white male professor's compliment. I'm gonna show you what was happening during my first year of studying philosophy in a French university.
Bonjour, monsieur. Oui, madame. Vous pouvez lire le commentaire pour moi? Je ne sais pas très bien lire l'écriture à la main. Bien sûr, bien sûr. Alors, votre travail présente importante faiblesse sur le fond que sur la forme. Le raisonnement apparaît souvent décousu. Il serait souhaitable de consacrer davantage d'efforts à la maîtrise de la langue française. Votre travail est HS. C'est quoi HS? Hors sujet.
Don't worry, I ended up getting a 20 out of 20 3 years later. What I wanted to show through this is all of this experience led me into a constant seeking for validation of my abilities. It took time for me to become someone who could acknowledge my own potential without any third party to confirm it. I finally became a person with self confidence who keeps distance from self destruction caused by traumas. But Christ, why can't I still fully love myself? Wasn't it enough for self love? At that point, one Ghibli movie came to my mind. Actually, my favorite is Nausicaa of the Valley of Wind, but since the heroine operates on an entirely different level of true goodness, which is impossible for me, I want to talk about another movie, House Moving Castle. Throughout the movie, there are moments when Sophie is no longer affected by the curse that turned her into an old granny. For example, she returns to her young appearance when she's asleep, so unconscious, and when she's protecting Hal and caring for other characters. Does that mean she breaks the curse because she's in love with Hal? Yeah, but I don't think it's that simple. Counting those moments when she becomes young again, the courage that she gained through love seems directly connected to self love as well. It comes from ignoring her old insecurities, like her low self esteem at the beginning. In other words, the more Sophie steps outside of her fears and self doubt, the weaker the curse becomes. I personally consider that Hal can be the alter ego of Sophie. The way that she tried to understand Hal's childhood, protect him, and support him against all the threats surrounding him, that's actually what she had to do for herself. Now I understand Simone Weil's quote better. Aimer un étranger comme soi-même implique comme contrepartie. S'aimer soi-même comme un étranger. To love a stranger as oneself implies, as its counterpart, loving oneself as a stranger. Perhaps the third key of self love is learning to care and forgive ourselves as you would to another person. Through that process, we no longer fear hope for love, because this time we can love better, having learned to love ourselves better.